Cliff swallows may be evolving shorter wings so that they're less likely to get hit by traffic. They're super social birds that build colonies of cantaloupe-sized mud nests with small entrance holes. Historically, they built densely packed collections of nests on cliff faces. But as America has developed its highway and general infrastructure, more and more of the birds have found stable nesting sites on man-made objects. And during breeding season, especially in the West, you can find them on practically every bridge, culvert, or overpass. Two of the world's leading cliff swallow experts, Charles Brown and Mary Bomberger Brown, have been studying the birds in Nebraska for over 40 years. And their 2013 paper, Where Is All the Roadkill Gone?, was the first to suggest that natural selection may be favoring birds that are less likely to get hit by cars. They argue that if the birds have been adapting their behavior or evolving physical traits that make them less likely to get plowed by a Pontiac, then you should find less dead ones near nesting sites. They had been monitoring Nebraskan cliff swallows for over 30 years at that point, all the while regularly collecting roadkill specimens, taking measurements, and building a database. And if you look at that top left chart, the number of road-killed birds they found did decrease over time, even though the number of nests themselves almost doubled. Not only that, but in this one, the overall population's wingspan got shorter, but the road-killed birds' wingspans they found got longer. And that kind of looks like selection in action. The hypothesis is that shorter wings allow them to take flight faster and to have more maneuverability in the air. That makes them less likely to get bit by a beamer. But shorter wings do have some drawbacks. Like longer wings are better for longer, sustained flights. The cliff sparrows migrate down to South American wintering grounds, so there is a give and take to it. Now, it could be a number of things that are causing the team to find less dead birds, and they addressed quite a few of them. Like they found no increase in scavenger population that could have got to the downed birds before the researchers got to them. They traveled about the same number of miles each year, and the overall number of cars on Nebraskan roads actually increased over time. Still, Dr. Charles Brown allows that some other things, like maybe even just behavioral changes, may have been driving the changes in their data. I just think it's super interesting. Even though I can't say for certain that they have evolved shorter wings in response to traffic and nothing else, I do think they make a pretty compelling argument that that's the case.